One of the first parts of the yearbook process is creating the cover, and we're here to help you with that process. Covers are due in the fall because of the complexity and uniqueness of each cover design, and the care that we take to ensure they turn out right. Here at the art department, we're here to help you bring your cover ideas to life. One of the things I like the most about working with the yearbook staffs is getting to know them personally and getting to see their reactions to the covers that we're designing right there in front of them.
Once we finalize the design, then it's off to our amazing cover department to make it happen.
So in the cover plant, we have over 30 machines that do all kinds of amazing applications on covers. We do embossing, we do precision cut, we do foil stamping, we do burnishing, we do many other applications as well. In fact, we do over 10 million covers a year in the cover department. And a few of those I want to show you is, one is our precision cut. This is where we take a laser and we cut into the cover, and it cuts out a design in the cover that allows you to see all the way through to the end sheet. Another application would be our burnishing, and this is where we do a branded effect on covers. This is a foil dye that's Teflon coated. It goes through a special material and gives like a branded look into the material. It's really rich and looks very nice. You know, some of our applications are very much hand intensive, where our operators literally are doing them one at a time. And one of those applications is overtone. It's literally where we put on like a lacquer type finish and then we rub it off. And where it traps on the cover and it stays, kind of gives an antique look. When you see this process being done, it's being done one at a time by hand. And every cover is just a little bit unique when each student gets it.
Once your cover is complete, we can add a student's name, monogram, crest, along with icons to represent students' interests or talents. Last year alone, we did 1 million icons on students' books. To make distribution easier and to make sure the student gets their correct book, we now offer banding. Each one of these bands are labeled with the student's name and their grade. Once we have your cover created, we'll be matching it with all the pages that you have created and sent to us.
Jostens pioneered the concept of online yearbook design and continues to lead the yearbook market. Just like with covers, we take great care with your pages. In fact, about 25 people see every page that you submit, beginning with our soft-proofing department.
Here in the soft-proofing department, we review every single page that is submitted. We check for trim issue, photo quality, headline spelling, and much more. If any page has an issue, it is put on hold for further clarification. Once a page is approved upon review, it goes into our Burnishing system where it is held until we have a 16-page completed signature.
This is a signature. It's a 16-page increment of pages that we use to print here at Jostens. And each signature is made up of 2 multiples. It's multiple 1 and multiple 2. Each 8-page page group are not in sequential order when they're printed. It's 1, 4, 5, 8, and 9, 12, 13, and 16. So when the pages are printed, after they go through the presses, we will fold them 3 times and they will wind up in sequential order for the first time, 1 through 16. As you can see, since we print in the 16-page increments, none of the pages can be printed until all 16 are submitted.
Once 16 pages are available, a ticket is automatically generated so that we can produce a plate. Each plate is a layer, a cyan, a magenta, a yellow, and a black. The percentage of dots in each plate is what makes the color. So if you're making a purple, you'll have a higher percentage of blue dots with a degree of red dots. And the plates are inspected for scratches or any other defects before they go to press. Once all the plates are made, they're put on a cart, they're pushed out to the press room, and it's now ready for the next step in line.
Once we get the plates from the plate room, we're ready to rock and roll.
Our presses can run 14,000 sheets an hour. Pretty impressive. We're constantly monitoring the quality. It's very important for the customer to get their product on time. What we appreciate the most is getting our page deadlines, and that helps our workflow and keeps our efficiency very high.
Once it comes from the press room, they usually run it on several different weights of paper. 80 pound, or what we call 80 pound or 100 pound. And 80 pound, we usually try and allow it to dry about 24 hours. And the reason for that is because there's some things that dry quickly, but if you have a lot of heavy coverage, it takes longer to dry. Once the paper is dry, we put it on the folder, run it through the machine. Once it's folded, we pick it up, bundle it up. It goes through QC and is released as a book. Then they pull it out and then deliver it to the bindery.
After folding and it dries, it is given to bindery, which I run the gathering machine. My machine's name is Chloe. I named her when I first got her. I know her like the back of my hand. These are called Collation Marks. When I set up a job, I will put, okay, this one has 9 pockets. I will have 9 individual pockets. And it will tell me this is SIG 1, SIG 2, SIG 3. I look at them, and if they're all in sequence, I know my job is good. My book is good.
So after the gathering process, it comes to the sewing machine area. When we get it, we have signatures that are stacked in a wooden cart about 4 feet tall. We take the individual signatures, load them into our sewing machine, and it comes out looking like a book. After it leaves us, it goes and gets glued and trimmed.
Once we receive the books from backing, after they get the glue and cut, we then proceed to put the cover and book together. It runs through the machine, and we ensure that the proper cover goes onto the book as well as the proper amount of glue on the end sheet. It proceeds into our carousel machine, which then crimps, putting the crease on it, and makes sure that the end sheet sticks to the cover. We do multiple quality checks throughout the job to make sure that everything is going according to plan. From there, it gets boxed and then goes right to shipping to be sent out to you.